How you doing, guys? Back for another homebrew review. This time we're going to be doing two beers tonight. I don't know if I'm going to make this a big long video or what, or split up into two parts. I'll probably just make it one video. These are two beers sent to me by spears104, homebrewer, subscriber of mine, YouTuber. And the two beers we're going to be doing tonight of his that he sent were his RyePA. Two different versions of the same beer. They both sit at 5.5% alcohol by volume, and these were his entrances into the Noble Grape Garrison Homebrew Contest. I don't quite know all the details of that. I do know Garrison runs a homebrew contest, and they have released... It's much like Sam Adams, where they get homebrewers to submit their best beers. Garrison picks the one they like the most, and then they release it. And I think so far all they do is pretty much just release it in at pubs and things like that, and maybe bottle it and release it from the store. I'm not quite too sure on that. So both of these use 23% rye malt in place of just the regular malts. And number one uses Simcoe hops, number two uses Simcoe and Amarillo hops. So there should be a bit of a slight difference there. I probably should have did more research, but as you can probably tell, I didn't really go into this setting anything up. I just decided to shoot this off the fly and see what happens. So that's about as good as you're going to get from me. We're going to have to let the beers do the rest of the talking. So we'll be right back after I've opened up the first beer, and we'll get right into it. Okay, we're back with spears104's RyePAs. This is RyePA 1. Dark amber color. Nice foamy white head there, kind of about a finger's worth, cream colored. Looks really good. We'll go right to the aroma. Caramel malt. Right up front. Nice and sweet. I am getting a little bit of that rye in there, but it's not particularly spicy like you would get from some rye beers. And it's got a very nice little pleasant piney hop character to it. Smells really good. So we'll go right to the taste now. Oh, nice. Medium mouthfeel. Sweet caramel type malt right up front. Kind of biscuity and dry. Nice lingering dryness at the end. A little bit of that spicy rye is also coming out in the end. I believe that's probably adding to the dryness quite a bit. Not quite sure what the IBUs are on this. But you can definitely tell it's an IPA over it just being a pale ale. Man, that's drinkable. That's highly drinkable. Just goes down real smooth. Nice, dry, bitter aftertaste. It's not one of those bitternesses that puckers your mouth or anything. It just coats the back of your mouth. Nice, dry. It stays. It lingers for a long time. That's really good. Really good. I like that. That's a winner. Recommended. And we'll be right back with the second one and compare that. See what the difference is, if any. Okay, we're back with spears104's RyePA 2. This is the one with the Amarillo and Simcoe hops. The first one just had Simcoe. pretty much the same color. The head seems a little less, I don't know, a little less creamy on this one. Seems more like it would dissipate a bit faster. I don't know why that quite is. It just looks a bit more solid and uniform. Like the head on the first one was a bit more loose and moving all around, sticking everywhere, leaving lacing. This one here is a little bit more closely knit together. Still pretty much the same carbonation going up there though, so that looks good. Okay, we'll go right to the aroma. Oh, nice. Here the hops dominate a lot more. I'm getting a little bit of that rye character again. But here, the Amarillo hops take the forefront. Get a very tropical, grapefruity kind of smell. It's not intense or anything, but that's like the predominant hops smell here. That being said, it doesn't have quite the impact of in aroma that the first one had. The first one a little bit more pronounced. This one's a bit more subtle overall. Alright, go right to the taste. Hops definitely come out more in the flavor of this one. Mouthfeel seems just about the same. Medium bodied. This is much more closer to the Garrison Imperial IPA. It's got that, you do get a bit of that sort of piney hops again, but you also get the grapefruity, the almost puckering kind of hops. The IBUs feel like they're a bit higher in this one, and I suppose they should be if you've got two different kind of hops in this one instead of just one. Definitely more of a rye kick on the back, combining with the grapefruit hops, grapefruity tasting hops. Doesn't the bitterness and dryness in this one doesn't linger like all over the roof of your mouth and everything like the previous one did. This one is just very, very much relegated to the back of the throat. And this tastes pretty much is also a pretty good smooth drinker. Tastes pretty much like his Garrison clone that he did there, where the IBUs were dialed down and it was much more drinkable and sessionable. I'm assuming he didn't win the Noble Great Garrison Homebrew contest. If my guess was to why, it was probably because these two beers are too much like Garrison's own Imperial IPA. That would be my big guess. Because as far as quality goes, they're excellent. They're, as far as I'm concerned, they're as good as any craft brewed commercial beer. All of his beers have been phenomenal, by the way. Like I've said with all of them so far, I would buy them. I would pick them up and buy them in the store. They're that good. And he got this kind of quality by using, you know, partial mashes too. Some grain, some malt extract. So, you know, you can get a lot of mileage out of just simple malt extracts. Having grain in there definitely helps improve the character a great deal, but you can make pretty decent beers from just malt extracts as well. So yeah, that's really good. Which one do I like better? Honestly, I'd say I like this one a bit better. It's more on the piney side. It's a bit of a smoother, just a slightly smoother drink, and I like the lingering dryness all over my mouth from this one as opposed to just the back of the throat with this one. And I think the rye character, although I think the rye character comes out a bit better in this one combined with those more citrusy grapefruit type hop flavors. So they both have their merits, really. And like I said, I'd pick both of them up, but I do like the RyePA one better. So again, really good job there, man. You make excellent friggin' homebrews. What can I say? Hopefully other people will be interested in trying out your homebrews and hook up some beer trades with you and stuff like that, because you do a really good job. And if I were you, I'd keep submitting to that Garrison Homebrew contest. I think it's only a matter of time before you you get yourself a winner and actually get a beer commercially released. That would be really, really freaking cool. Alright guys, well, we'll see you later, and have a good one.